When you find yourself facing an unexpected expense 3 or 4 days before payday, your mind immediately goes into survival mode. You start asking yourself how you are going to cover that light bill, gas for the car, or emergency grocery run without getting slapped with a $35 overdraft fee from your bank or falling into a high-interest payday loan trap. That exact fear of hitting a financial wall is what draws millions of people to cash advance apps, and specifically to an app called Klover. But before you download it and link your primary bank account, you need an honest, detailed look at how Klover actually works, what it costs, where the hidden trade-offs are, and whether it is truly the right tool for your wallet. At its core, Klover is designed to give you access to a portion of your earned wages before your official payday arrive, anywhere from $25 up to $750, depending on your account history and activity. On the surface, the proposition sounds incredible. No credit checks, no interest charges, no mandatory monthly subscription fees, and no mandatory tipping prompts like some other cash advance platforms require. When you sign up, Klover connects to your checking account through secure banking protocols to verify your regular income deposits and spending patterns. If you qualify, they approve a baseline cash advance amount that gets deposited into your account and automatically debited back on your next scheduled payday. However, the real question every user needs to ask is simple. If Klover does not charge interest, monthly subscriptions, or mandatory tips, how are they actually making money, and what are you giving up in return? This is where Klover's unique model comes into play. Klover relies heavily on a data-for-perks ecosystem alongside optional instant transfer fees. Instead of charging you a monthly fee upfront, Klover allows you to earn app points by sharing consumer data and engaging with third-party tasks. You can earn points by scanning your shopping receipts, linking your Amazon or retailer accounts, answering consumer surveys, watching short video ads, or allowing location tracking. You then use these points to boost your cash advance limit or offset the cost of fast delivery. This brings us to the biggest fear many users have when using fintech apps: privacy and security. When you hand over access to your retail accounts, digital receipts, and bank transaction history, you are essentially monetizing your personal financial habits. Klover is transparent about leveraging aggregated consumer data to keep their core service free, but if you are deeply protective of your digital footprint, trading your purchasing history for a higher advance limit might feel like an uncomfortable compromise. Another critical factor to evaluate is the difference between Klover's standard delivery and its express transfer feature. If you request a cash advance using standard delivery, the money is completely free, but it takes 1 to 3 business days to land in your checking account. That works fine if you are planning ahead, but most people opening a cash advance app need cash right that second. If you select instant delivery, Klover charges an express fee that ranges anywhere from about $1.49 to $19.99, depending on the size of the advance. While a $5 or $10 instant fee might not seem like much in a pinch, when you calculate that fee relative to a small $50 or $100 loan over a 2-week period, the effective annual percentage rate can actually end up quite high. Klover also offers an optional subscription service called Klover Plus for $4.99 a month, which unlocks additional budgeting tools, credit monitoring, and extra points. But it is important to remember that this subscription is entirely voluntary and not required to receive in advance. So, what is the ultimate takeaway, and how should you handle Klover if you decide to use it? Klover can serve as a helpful, low-cost safety net for short-term liquidity jams, provided you understand the mechanics. First, if you need an advance, try to request it a few days early using standard transfer so you avoid express fees altogether. Second, if you use the points program to increase your limits, be mindful of what personal data you are connecting and sharing. Third, never treat cash advances as supplementary income or a long-term solution. Relying on next week's paycheck to cover this week's expenses creates a recurring cycle where every payday starts with a deficit. Use platforms like Klover strictly as an occasional emergency buffer while simultaneously working to build a small cash cushion in a dedicated savings account, giving you true financial peace of mind without needing an app to bridge the gap.